What is up, guys? This is Raining Shadows giving you guys another Black Ops commentary, and today has been a very tiresome day for me. I've been sleeping all day, haven't been able to stay awake, and that's primarily because of my own fault. Last night I spent most of my time listening to some old school tracks, tracks back in the 90s, some songs in the early 2000s, and was really enjoying myself way past midnight, dancing and singing along to these songs. Cause sometimes you guys you gotta take it back to listen to some of these songs. Cause a lot of these songs that are being made today are, for want of a better word, garbage. So when you guys get back to listening to some uh, old school hip hop, some old school R&B. Sometimes it really takes it back, give you that real nostalgic feeling. But as I said before, I spent most of the day today sleeping, just sleeping the day away. And funny enough, while I was sleeping, I don't know if this was a dream or something, I came up with a topic for a commentary, and it had a lot to do with not giving up and also being aware of where you came from and sticking to your roots. And reason why I wanted to talk about uh, not giving up is that so many persons in life generally like to give up on various things. Whether they're in school, in college, some guys believe that it's a bit too hard for them to complete college for whatever reason, and they decide to give up. Some persons give up on life itself, persons taking their own lives. And that's just something that I wanted to touch on a little bit in this video. And what's the whole point of giving up? Well, some persons feel that the situation that they're in is a bit too hard. Take school, for example. They say you have a lot of assignments and a very short time to get those assignments in, and those assignments may have some critical grades that you guys really need to get in if you're going to pass that semester or pass that subject for the semester. So a lot of pressure can be put on an individual if they're not organized enough to get that job done. So that's also part of something that one can take control of if you don't want to end up in a situation where you have to give up, and that is to plan. Planning is a very important part of any situation, whether it be life, gaming. And when I say gaming, I mean in terms of YouTube. Planning as to how you're gonna attack this monster, how you're gonna get this thing done in a way that you won't have to give up and feel bad about giving up, is planning. So how are you gonna do the planning? Well, first of all, you have to think about what it is that you're gonna do. Is this thing that you're gonna do worth your time? Is it something that you're gonna want to spend hours and hours and possibly days committing to? Because if not, it makes no sense starting, because you're just gonna give up halfway through. Another thing is, do you really feel that dedicated to this, whatever it is that you're doing? Are you dedicated? And as I said before, dedication takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. Something that you have to put half of yourself, sometimes all of yourself, into this thing in order to make it work. And if you're gonna half-heart it, it makes no sense, because as soon as you hit the first milestone or the first bump in the road, you're gonna want to give up. And it can also cause you a lot of stress and embarrassment as well, depending on whatever it is. You may feel embarrassed, especially if other persons are involved. They may say, hey, why is this guy or this girl giving up halfway through this thing? They didn't have the endurance or the dedication. So planning can definitely save you a lot of problems in that department. Now, for some persons, giving up comes very easy. As a matter of fact, I was speaking to a guy who I knew from YouTube, who had a YouTube channel, partnered with a YouTube channel with his friend, and they were doing some good videos. They were putting some videos up, and saw him on the PSN and I said, "Hey guy, what's up? I haven't seen you guys on YouTube in maybe a month or two." And he basically messaged back and said that he had given up on YouTube, and well, he had a good reason though. He said that he had a lot of schoolwork to do, as well as a lot of practice with some extracurricular activities, which is understandable because you can't allow YouTube to take over your life unless you're dedicated to make it a part of your life and get something out of it profitable. Some persons are actually doing that right now, but that was his take on it, and quite frankly, I really understand that. But it just points to the fact that sometimes if you don't plan your schedule right, you could end up into these speed bumps, and well, really unexpected speed bumps sometimes, and you're not able to finish what you wanted to start. So it can become very frustrated, and I definitely message him back and say, hey, really waiting on you guys to get back whenever your schooling or your extracurricular activities are not so much of a burden on you guys. I hope you guys really get back into this YouTube thing because you guys had some really, really good content. So another thing I wanted to talk about is definitely remembering where you came from. Now, remembering where you came from can take different avenues. For some persons, it has to do with not losing sight of why you did what you did in the first place. And I know it's very cliche when persons say, be true to who you are, because sometimes I get upset when I hear people saying, I'm like, can't you guys come up with a different phrase? I hear that so much, but it's really a true statement. Whenever you see somebody doing something great and you say to yourself, I wish I could do that, and then you start to look at how they do it, if you're not careful, you'll want to incorporate everything that they do and make it your own. And the truth is, when you do that, are you really being true to yourself? The answer to that is no. And that's because all the things that you're actually putting into your situation actually is an idea from someone else. Now, nothing is wrong with copying ideas and then incorporating your own. But when you copy all the person's ideas and none of your own, it's almost as if you're a clone. And so you don't put your own into your situation, and so you become, yeah, a clone. So it's good when you're able to sit down and find your own niche, find what makes you you. Think about what can be the best thing to bring off your content, the best thing to bring off your schoolwork, the best thing to bring off some other situation in life, whether you're at work. Put yourself, infuse yourself into your situation, and you'll be interested to know that you're going to start learning more about you, more about what you like, more about what you dislike, and this can really make you feel good when you're doing these things. So this has been Raiding Shadows, and the commentary that you guys are looking at, of course, is on Zoo. That's the map Zoo on Black Ops, and I do not like this map, but fortunately enough, I was able to get some kills and have a positive KDR. Now, one of my subs said that it seems that I'm getting better at Black Ops, and I said to him, yeah, I think so too. And interestingly, recently I've been having some, I wouldn't say beast gameplays, but some good gameplays, because when I started playing Black Ops a few months ago, no, maybe a year or so ago, I could not get any good KDR. I mean, I was like 7 and 13 and 6 and 20, but for some strange reason recently I've been getting some really positive KDRs, and I think I'm playing Black Ops more because it's in preparation for Black Ops 2. I really don't want to look like a noob in playing that game, because I already committed to buying that game and also bringing you guys some gameplay, uploading a lot of gameplay, so I really didn't want to seem as a noob. So whenever you guys see me playing Black Ops and uploading it, it's one, a break from MW3, because a lot of persons have been saying they're fed up with MW3, and the other reason is I'm trying to be better at Black Ops so that when Black Ops 2 comes out, I don't look like a noob. Alright, so that's why you guys are seeing this gameplay right here. So of course you guys would have seen the perks that I'm using. I'm always using the spy plane, using the Right, just came up on the screen, the care package as well. And I'm not actually going for care packages in this game. I'm just using it sort of as a distraction. But anyway, this is the end of the video. We actually won, and I end up with a score at the end. I think it's, yeah, 20 and 8, so not bad. So enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Peace.